with Power-Tek Group, here to talk to you about our safe work practice for barricades and guardrails. When working over 10 feet in the air or on a platform with a serious hazard beside it, a guardrail is the safest and usually the most effective means to keep you safe. But if a guardrail is not present, you will be able to use things like fall arrest or fall restraint, which we've all learned about in our Working at Heights course. When working in an area with guardrails as protection, there's three major things that a worker must do. Number one is evaluate the area for any other potential hazards and avoid those. Number two is to make sure that there are no unnecessary workers or personnel in the area of work. And number three, to actually check the barricades and guardrails to ensure that they are installed safely with both a top rail, mid rail, and a toe board. The proper construction of a barricade or a guardrail would be to have your top rail at a height of 3 feet to 3.5 feet high. A mid rail can be anywhere between that and the toe board. The toe board must be flush with the bottom of the floor or the work surface area and be a minimum of 3.5 inches tall. Now your uprights can be spaced no more than 8 feet apart and must be able to withstand a force of 150 pounds of pressure exerted on them horizontally. We must use guardrails or other barricading methods any time that we are using a wheelbarrow or similar equipment and the fall is 1.2 meters or greater. Or also, a worker could access an unprotected edge or opening with a drop of 2.4 meters on any of the following surfaces: a bridge, a roof, a scaffold platform, a mezzanine, or a balcony. All of these things we work with and around quite regularly. And another instance would be a worker could fall more than 3 meters or 10 feet on any other work surfaces or into water, onto operating machinery, or into some hazardous substances. Now, while guardrails are always our preferred method for protecting our workers, it is not always practical to be able to use them, especially when it comes to things like openings in the floor. In these cases, floor covers should be used. Now, floor covers must be made of either plywood, steel plates, or specifically 2x10 number 1 spruce planks. It's very specific and we had to make special note of that. Now they must be secured in place with adequate securing methods, like if you have to SDS an anchor into the floor on the 4 corners, that's what you'll do to ensure no one can fall through the hole. And they also need to be marked with signage and high visibility paint. Now we've talked about a lot of the worker responsibilities. Now as far as supervisor responsibilities are concerned, they are to provide us with the proper training and to ensure that we are following all of the proper procedures. They are also there to provide us with the signage and the high visibility paint that we might need for floor openings and guardrails. And they're also there to provide extra manpower to police the area to ensure that there is no unnecessary personnel that have access to the danger zone. Well, I hope we've been well informed about the policies and procedures when it comes to guardrails and barricades. I know I'm going to feel a lot safer out there, and I hope all of you do as well. Thanks for watching.